Hello YouTube, I hope everybody's doing great, and this is my first watch that I put together, and I am in love. I do have a few watches. I think I showed them to you in a previous videos, and yes, I love it. Excuse me. So I did make a build video which will follow this one, and but if you just want to see this, and you can stop now, I guess. But if you're interested what I used and how I put it together, please do continue to watch the video. So this is a Seiko Samurai homage, they call it, replica or homage. Well, it's actually not, because it's just the case is similar to a Seiko. I don't know how similar, but it looks pretty similar to me. And anyway, before that, I'm kind of actually lost. I showed you when I built the watch or put it together, this 3D printed socket that I had, and I did receive the stainless steel one in the meantime, and it's, yeah, I drop it onto the watch. That would be perfect. It's really nice, but I kind of like these cutouts on this one better, because when, I don't know, I didn't put the actual movement into here, so I don't know how tightly it sits in here, but I kind of find it a little, well, of course you could pick it up, push it from the bottom and take it out that way, but if you have the hands on and you turn it around to take the crown out or something like that, you can not push it from the bottom, and I don't want to yank it out of holding onto the crown or stem in that matter. So I do like this better. What I will do is, since I have a nice CNC lathe, I will put this in there and make the cutouts like that. If you want to see that, how I screw that one up, not that I screwed anything up yet, so, but if you want to see how that goes, subscribe to my channel if you like, and hit the notification bell, and you will get a notification to every video I upload. And this is obviously also not my last watch that I'm gonna build, so if you want to see my build videos, please do so. I showed you this little guy, the press that I put together with parts that I had left over, and I did receive the inserts, quite a few of them. There are really plenty of them in here, also square ones. I do not know where you're gonna use the square ones, but they're anyway there, and this is how it looks. So I can use this to put any watch case backs on there or put glass in. This case already came with the glass mounted, the crystal. It's a sapphire crystal, and I did do the water drop test, and it seems to be really sapphire, or at least it's coated with something. Anyway, yeah, so I will use this. This does actually stick on here normally. Doesn't want to stick now. Okay, so I can use it like that, and I can also hold it if I don't want the glass turning, or you push it in, and then I can push it in like that. So that's what I did. Of course you can buy it as well, but where's the fun in buying if you can make it yourself? So anyway, this is my first but not least. I do have a little bit, you can almost see it, little gap between the case and the crown. I'm waiting on some extra stems, and then I will take it out again and make it shorter, so it has to probably fit flush against the case, because you can see a little bit of the gasket there, so that might be not ideal. And I'm also waiting for a glass back that this case was supposed to come with, so they sent it to me in extra, And when I put that on, I will also replace the gasket, because the gasket here is, I think, it looks to me like it's a little bit too big. So anyway, and I glued on the bezel with double-sided tape on 4 corners or 4 sides, till I get the full round double-sided bezel insert tape. And I will put it on there then, because otherwise I was losing it all the time. Didn't wear it like that, I glued it on there, but anyway. So this is my version, and I will add some night shots, but I cannot take real nice night shots. It comes out white instead of green, the loom, and it's green obviously, and the date number is also with loom, and you can see it real nicely. So anyway, on to the rest of this video. Okay, I have received my parts for my custom put together watch, and I have an NH35 movement, and I did order 2 different dials and 2 different handsets, and I know it says GMT, and those are just, and this is not an NH34, it's just an NH35, and it's not a GMT movement, but I will get one. I actually ordered this because I thought it will be enough for me, and it's almost half the price, but I will get a GMT movement, and ordered some GMT hour hands as well. And now is the decision, white or black, white or black. I kind of like the black better somehow. This is the bezel that came with the watch, and it's something different than the usual with the 15-minute timer marks and then the 20, 30, 40, 50 minute indicators. And this is a Seiko Samurai type case. It's not, of course, not original, but I just like the angled shaped instead of the all-rounded cases that are out there. The only thing I don't like about this case are the holes for the pins to remove them, because you're perfectly capable of removing them from the inside. But that's what it is. I still like this case, and oops, I'm hooking down there. We will see what we'll do. To change the links or to take some out, I did 3D print this little guy here, which makes removing or adding links, chain links, much easier. And I would not advise, there are some holders out there that you hold the bracelet like in this angle and then tap it with a hammer out, and I mean, don't do that. Just print this. This is a piece of paper clip, and just do it smoothly without hammering anything. So I will put the links in the description for this. It's not my design, I found it. And this is the case remover. If you see something like that I printed, it's from me. So that's a watch case remover that I did print for this. And I got all the other tools today. I got a big shipment, everything in the same bag, which is nice. Am I missing something on the clock? No. Oh, that I ordered a bulk to go like this, to blow away some dust. I don't have that yet. That didn't come. But I got now I forgot the Rodico, I think it's called, and some wood pins, so I will be able to clean it up. And but I think, like, and I have the how it's called it, I forgot, I'm sorry. That inner ring is black, so that might look kind of funky with the white dial, black and then black. I don't know, maybe it looked good. I will remove the pins from the back of the dials that you need to adjust for your movement. And then of course I will take it out and take the back off and put them in and then see what fits nicely. And I will also probably order another bezel insert, but that's a really off-size bezel insert. And I was gonna say, and people complain about this watch being big, and I really have small wrists. These are 160 something millimeters, so it's 7 inch or something like that, or even less. And this watch doesn't look big on my wrist at all, and I'm glad. And it's a 44 millimeter case, and I'm glad I like this one and it's this big, because anything else would like too tiny to my eyes. I mean, even the movement looks tiny. Oh, I also got a ring, date ring. Sorry, I didn't put this in the phone in my holder above my table. So this is a date ring with loom, and I have a white ring here, and I might change this date ring to the black, so it goes in the black with there. And I think it will look better than having the white square looking through the date hole. So I might make this video again, because I'm too excited right now, because by tonight I will have my watch ready. Unfortunately, the bezel was loose. Well, not unfortunately, but the bezel was loose and there's no adhesive to put it in there. I do have some very thin adhesive. I could cut something out and put it in there, but I will wait because it has another reason. And let me see if I can get this over here. I'm also working on a new PCB with that round display, and with for the altimeter and my attitude indicator. And this bezel, I will show it to you later on, with turned on, fits 100% above this display, but 100% above this display, and it's just amazing. And I thought, when I saw the bezel on the watch in the pictures, I thought it's plastic, but it's not, it's metal. So that's good. And it has that loomed 12 o'clock pointer. And I might get these bezels and use them for when I 3D print the case to put this around it. I think it will really look good, because it just fits perfectly. So that's why I don't mind that I cannot glue it on there. I might not glue it on there yet. Maybe it's just 2 tiny pieces to hold it there, and be careful not to lose it or drop it. But what you guys think, white or black? I really kind of like the black better. And I will also change around the hands and see how that looks. And anyway, this is my first build. Hopefully more will follow, because I will definitely get a GMT movement for the watch and the hands, so make it a true GMT. And we'll probably order a different dial as well, and I will go from there. Okay, here's the dial, and I'm removing the pins on the back that are not needed. I actually already did remove 3 of them. And oh, I'm hitting the phone, sorry. Those things are really tiny. and so here we go. Sorry for any background noise you will hear. I'm doing this in segments. So that's all it takes to take it off. Let me get this out of the way. And now I will find a file and file them down smooth. Okay, I have looks like a diamond file, and we will see if that works. A flat one would have been better, I guess. I mean, I know I'm hitting the phone, that most people don't show this because might be obvious. But I will do show it. Let's hope I did not damage the front. Nope. Okay, now I should not do that. Let me move it further to the side. Okay. Now I do have some flat ones too. Sorry. What I did notice is while I was taking these off, the dial did bend a little bit back and forth, so I did very minimal movement. Did not yank it. I have also seen videos where they did twist the pin, but I guess this is my first, but surely not last. You can ever so slightly feel it. Of course, I'm overly picky. So I might not need to do this much. Yep. That'll work. No damage to the dial. These are a little bit more expensive. They cost, I think, $22 each. But I mean, it's one of the main features of a watch. Actually, everything is the dial, the hands, the case. So this was it for the pins. Okay, this is my quest to change the date wheel. I hope I don't hit that phone anymore. To a black one that has loom on it, and it will go nicely with my black dial mod. Not black dial mod, but with my black dial. And let's see how we can work it. Okay, I found this huge screwdriver, but it has the perfect tip. And I also 3D printed, I'm gonna hit that phone holder. Anyway, I did 3D print this movement holder. I will put a link in the description. It's not mine, I found it. I actually did order one out of stainless steel metal, but that did not arrive yet. So I think I had, ooh, those screws are tiny. So bear with me, this is my first try, or first modification, or first screw I'm taking out of a watch movement. Those things are tiny. I hope I don't sneeze. And I have no idea how this is gonna work. I'm looking over the phone. So these 4 screws need to be removed, obviously. And one tip I heard on the YouTube: don't use tweezers for different purposes. So I have metal one here and one with those called ceramic, but I think they're just plastic tips. For example, if you're putting in a gasket, an oiled gasket, and you're using a tweezer for that, don't use that for anything else, because it will have some oil residue. So I am a total beginner in this, so please bear with me. I might make mistakes. Should I put those where you can see them? And now I forgot what they did. I think they just lifted the date wheel up. Oops, there it goes. I'm pretty excited about this. As I mentioned, this is my first modding of a watch, but surely not my last. Let's use this to hold it. There is this little spring with a triangle. I can barely see it. I'm just using my reading glasses, and people use magnifying glasses to do this. Okay, and then he just, it's obviously off center. I think it has to go in between somewhere. I think I have it. Huh. That would be really faster than I saw an example on YouTube. Where did the screw holes go? One of the holes disappeared, didn't they? I think I got it. Now I have no clue how I'm gonna get these screws on here. I think I'm putting a shadow on here, but well, I'm also getting ready to make a PCB board with 0402 components. That will be probably as finicky as this here. And I do not have steady hands, by no means. By no means at all. I think I got it. Okay. 2 out of 4. Are there any better ways to do this? I do not know. The rattling you hear in the background is my watch winder. I think I did damage the motor a bit when I tried to push the 3D printed part on it. Because at the beginning it did not make any noise. But it doesn't bother me because my tinnitus in my ear is louder than that. I think I got it. Oh, no. Yes. Now I don't know how tight you have to do this, but I don't think very tight. I don't know if I should. Let's see. No. I'm at the no, okay. It works. No, so you can see it. I know when these black parts come here on this location, I have 12 o'clock and either noon, you see it here, noon or 12 o'clock, and it works fine. Oh no, it's 24 hour. Yeah. So that was it. I think I need to tighten the screw here. I thought when I tightened it, I thought that the metal bended a little bit and wasn't sure if there's anything that is behind it or... Okay, let's see if it still works. Yep, and perfect alignment. Huh, I like this. Well, let me show you the loom. Well, I'm just doing it with white light. I do have UV lights, flashlight somewhere. But as you can see, I like it. Okay, this was it. This is how I changed the date ring on a NH35. I don't know if I should put this one whole video together or make it separate, but I might do it separate. Anyway, thanks for watching anyway. Okay, without further ado, I had to change the date wheel. And now I think I can put on the dial. Let me see if I have any dust on the date wheel. That little hand blower would be nice now, but it did not arrive yet. But I don't see any dust on the date wheel. I see a little bit dust over here in the corner. Yep. This Rodico looks it's sticky and nice, very nice. I like it. So in the previous video part I did cut down the pins not needed and sanded them down, and now I think I can just blow on the back, maybe use a little Rodico like that. I don't see anything on here, those are just light scratches. I cannot see it. Clip. No, I like it. I think it does look better with the black date wheel than the white one. Yes. And now comes something. Putting the hands on. Oh boy. I hope I won't screw that one up. Yes, I'm doing it, I'm saying it again. This is my first time doing this, putting together a watch to my taste. And here are definitely some fine dust. And if you maybe know me, I do like tiny things and CNC and machining and whatnot. And this style is absolutely beautiful. It's just black, yes, I know. And of course it's all a matter of taste. But anyway, it's my taste. So now, after watching many videos, I have to put this exactly on a date change. Did I push it in? Yeah, I pushed it out of the... Okay. Anyway, let me check for the dial seating. Yep. Again. Was it the first one to wind the time? Or the second one? Okay, here we go. Okay, now the hour hand will go to the 12 o'clock position, but I don't know, I should have watched for the colors. I think this has a bigger hole. That might be the hour hand. Okay, I'm supposed to do this only lightly. I'm sorry, I cannot see what I'm doing. Now my eye itches. Let's see if it's on there and moving. Yes, it is. There's a thick hour, hour hand. And that is, of course, 12 noon. A little over. Not bad, but let's try for perfection on our first build. You probably hear me breathing. I'll try again. I hope I'm not accelerating too fast. It's almost perfect. It's probably 0.01 millimeter or even less. Maybe I'm the wrong person for this because I'm too picky. Okay, now without moving. I think that's perfect. Okay, black tip. Now let's try to push it down without moving it. Now, I'm not sure if this was enough, but I have to check also that it does not hit anything. I cannot even see it. Oh boy. Oh, it's not touching, I think, but it's also there is no gap, I think. That's like in the microns that it's moving past it. Oh my god. But the hour hand is parallel to the dial. And I want to keep it that way. So let's see. Yep, it did a little move. It did a bit move. that was too much, I think. Yep. But since you have it open, I think it did lift it a little bit. I cannot believe how close it is to those. Anyway, sorry if I'm holding you up, but I guess you can speed up the video. I call it done. That is close enough for my first ever dial. That is sure sticky, that stuff. Okay, let's see how many tries you're gonna need for the minute hand. Is it on there yet? No, it was not. Okay. It feels like those holes are too small, but that's the biggest hole I have here. Oh, it did work for the hour. I guess it will work for the minute hand as well. I think it's on there. At least halfway. Let's halfway. Just halfway. I did breathe too much. Maybe we did it this time. It almost looks perfect too. Oh, it moves. Honey, I shrunk the watch. Are those hands a little bit too big? Too hefty, but I got only 2 sets and the other one did not look as nice. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. Like most people say, they do this, but well, I will. Nobody's sitting there and watching the clock change dates. Let me see if it's parallel to the hour, and it is. And let's try one more time. This is fun, but it will probably be more fun if you don't do it on camera and can take your sweet time doing it. No, that was too much to my liking. Should I put super glue on here so the things don't come loose? I mean, I don't know, but the videos I've seen, there were much bigger gaps between the dial and the hour hand, and between the minute and the hour hand. On this one, it's like microns. I cannot wait to see the second moving. Okay, hold on your breath. Why is it? Am I doing something wrong? Does it make a difference? Or is that hand moving? I hope not. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Now for the second hand. I don't even know how to hold it. I think on the second hand it does not matter. Where you position it, because this movement is, as they call it, hackable, which means when you pull it out to adjust the time, it does stop the hand. So you can adjust the hand, the second hand, to any position you like. Oh, that's gonna be... Is there a hole? Oh my god, I can barely see it with a magnifying glass. How I'm gonna get this centered on here? That is like impossible task. Let's see if we can fix it, do it. Let's go for the red side, just to be different. Now I have to look from the top. I'm looking from the front. I'm holding my breath. Gonna faint. I don't know if it's on there or not. Yeah, it seems to be sitting there. Getting hot here. I need to push it down. Maybe I built myself a hand pusher. Oh, I think it's on there. Sure is. Oh, I did it. I have to adjust it a little bit. But I did it. How long did it take? 2 hours? No, 21 minutes. Wow. I cannot believe I hit that thing. I mean, I could put that second hand on there. I cannot believe it. Let's adjust it for parallelness. It sits higher than the rest. It's a little bit elevated, just a tiny bit. But it seems to be sitting correctly on the stem. I think that's what it's called. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. If anything is wrong with it, I can adjust it. Yeah, I cannot believe I did it. Okay. I think I'm almost done and ready to put this into the case. Sounds like a woodpecker. Yeah, that was a big piece there. Okay, let me check it under the magnifying glass. Yeah, I see several little tiny specks that you cannot see on camera. I definitely have to have that bulk thing to blast off these tiny things. It seems like there is some like fingerprints. Oh yeah, there was, not anymore. So I guess when I was all excited about the dial, I did come with my finger on the I don't know what you call these, our hand position. So I think I'm sure they have a fancy name, which I do not know. Okay, that looks good enough. So let me stop the video and to be able to make another segment. Okay, I have this huge magnifying glass. I wanted to cover the movement. That's what I'm sticking on here. So let's get to the watch case. This is hand tight because I did open it. No, I did tighten it down a little bit, I think. And the gasket in here was, when I opened it, it was sticking out from the side. So I don't know if it got damaged already. I will order some gaskets, and I'm not gonna put this thing on the water. Okay, now actually put this on here like that again. I need to take the crown out. I hope nothing's gonna fall off. Well, this is really a pain in the butt to do this, to be able to show on camera. Oh, nobody asked me to do this, right? So there's supposed to be this little lever that you're gonna press, and I thought I saw it before. Where did it go? I cannot see it. Come on, where the hell did it go? It's supposed to be right there. Right here somewhere. I could have sworn I saw it there. Did I miss something when I changed the date? Date ring? Okay, let me stop the video. Okay, I did find where I have to press to remove the stem, the crown. And the thing was, I had the clock in adjusting mode, and then it was not visible somehow. Now that I pushed it back in where it's running, this is where you have to push down to remove the crown, the stem. Let me put this on here. Let's do this. Voila. Et voila. So now I know why this thing has cutouts like that. So you can hold it and flip it over. Okay, I have specks of dust. I should not hold this with the hand. Okay, let's remove that one dust that I saw. Well, Houston, we have a problem. That tile came off while it was upside down. I thought it will stay there by itself. I just thought that the hands came off. I would say the dials was sitting flush, and I do not know why. It's also slightly elevated. Okay, I will try. So now I have to make sure the watch case is clean. Oh, I don't know if it's in the inside or outside. I would definitely need a camera and mount it higher and have so I can see better what I'm doing. Okay, sorry for keep hitting the camera. Is there a special name for doing this? Mating? Do I need to remove the crown? Not yet, I think. Okay, it's in there. Just not sure if I have any dust. Yes, I do. Right where the 8 o'clock pointer is. Oh, 6 o'clock pointer. Now I know what they're called. Take it out. Stop reading. Stop talking. And trying again. It's not quite positioned correctly. No, it's not coming out. Okay, let's try to. It's probably because it's crooked. Don't tell me I have to remove the crown. I don't think it goes that deep in there. It's rotating. That didn't go in here. There you go. Mir schwant Übles. I have a bad feeling about this. Shouldn't this thing go in there? Okay. Now let's see if it's still working. It is. Okay. Now I got dust on my phone screen and but it looks like it's correct. Let's see the alignment. It's a little, 12 o'clock alignment is a little bit off. Clockwise or counterclockwise, I need to go right side up. I need to go clockwise from the front. That would mean counterclockwise from the back. Yes, I can definitely see it. But I'm not able to easily move it. Maybe I should have taken the watch band out. Oh, people gonna hate me for this. I might not upload this at all. Yep, it's sitting correctly now. I think it does. This is of course too short. So I will stop this and get the crown ready. So first try with the shortened stem. Probably too long. So how you gonna let me hold against the light. It needs to go further in. Although I've seen watches that it does stick out this much. I'm getting better. So, next try. Okay, not 100% sure if it's deep enough in there, but there is a slight gap, but I'm not sure how much gap there is supposed to be. So if anybody can give me a hint, I'll be grateful. Without having spare stems, I will leave it like that, and I will of course not put this thing anywhere near water, and I call it a day for today. And as you can see here, it looks like the seal is a bit too big, so try to put this on here. Definitely gonna get some other gaskets as well, because this is not even laying flat. How are you gonna do this when it looks like that, like an egg? Well, this has to definitely be worked on again. before I would call it done. I'm also getting a different watch case, back case, glass one, and till then this will have to do. Yeah, sorry. Just checking if it's bulging out somewhere. Okay. Well, what do you know? Without the bezel ring, it really doesn't look nice, does it? And I will also, as I said, glue this only temporary out here, on here. Yeah, but I do like it. Yes, yes, yes. Not bad for my first ever build, right? So let's see. If I can move the hands. Yes, I can. Hope that was too far. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna care about the 12 o'clock position too much. Really. It's almost 5 o'clock. Did I pass 12 noon yet? No. Okay, let's adjust this to my time. 480, 448. So I need to order some gaskets and more stems. And now I show it to you on my wrist. Oh yes. Ta-ta. Let's see how many times I'm gonna drop that. I have to glue that. Yeah. Raise my camera a bit. It looks bigger on my wrist, but to me it doesn't look that big. But I like it. And compared to some other watches, I mean, it's even smaller than some other ones, about the same size. Oh boy, I'm gonna count this how many times I'm gonna drop the bezel. So in the meanwhile, I glued this down to my watch winder, which you can see here. And if I'm not wearing my Seiko, which I think I will wear this thing a lot, because it's been a long time since I had a really nice watch like this. Anyway, if you're interested or have any questions or want any links to where I got these parts, I really like this bezel. I was gonna order some other bezels, but I kind of really like this, and I like it because it's not flat either. And yeah, so anyway, this was my first, but surely not my last, because I will change this to a GMT. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and if you do like support me, you can check out my Tinder store, where I do sell some of my own creations of watches. And you can hit the notification bell, like the video if you like, subscribe, and you can also hit that thanks button, and maybe even become Patreons. I still have 5 Patreons only, so it would be nice to get maybe at least 6. How about that? So anything will help. And if there are any companies out there that want to send me some free watch parts, I'm here, I'm ready. So let them send it to me. So anyway, thanks for watching and take care, everybody.